The spotlight of the motorcycle racing world shifts decisively toward Thailand, where Yamaha is determined to finally emerge from the shadows of its recent struggles. The new M1 V4 is no longer just a developmental project. It is a machine undergoing a radical aerodynamic transformation and a desperate bid to catch up with European leaders like Ducati and Aprilia. With the season opener looming on March 1st, the upcoming Buriram test represents the final gateway for Yamaha to find the elusive balance between raw V4 power and stable aerodynamic load. Paddock observers have noted that the Japanese manufacturer has reached a critical crossroads, where the results in Thailand will dictate the narrative of their entire 2026 campaign. But as the crates are unpacked in the Buriram pits, one question towers over the garage. Has Yamaha's wind tunnel research finally yielded a weapon capable of toppling the status quo? Yamaha has made a bold statement by abandoning the traditional smooth curves of the old M1 in favor of a much more square and sharp aerodynamic profile. The most striking update revealed is a new fairing concept that integrates the air intake into the lower diffuser with a continuous line, a direct departure from the modular trends established by their rivals. This aggressive design features 7 prominent heat dissipation inlets with calibrated fins, signaling a win-at-all-costs engineering philosophy. These inlets are narrower at the front and become deeper at the rear, a design intended to manage the extreme thermal load of the new 4-cylinder engine. While the bike looks like a mechanical predator, the paddock is left wondering if this radical shape will provide the downforce needed or create a new set of handling nightmares. The core conflict of the 2026 season lies within the rider himself, as Toprak Razgatlioglu faces a fundamental biological hurdle: his own world-class muscle memory. While the M1's front tire reportedly provides perfect feedback, the rear Michelin tire remains a frustrating enigma for the Turkish superstar. In the World Superbike category, Toprak's legend was built on using aggressive slides to turn the bike into the apex. In MotoGP, that same aggression causes the sensitive Michelin rubber to spin uncontrollably. He is a gladiator forced to pause his natural instincts to learn the delicate art of riding smooth. The clock is ticking for the Turkish phenom, and the reality is sinking in. His greatest rival in 2026 might not be the other riders, but the hobbits that made him a champion. The technical crisis for Toprak reached a tipping point during the Sepang shakedown, where his initial results were described by some as disappointing. The fundamental difference between the Pirelli tires of his past and the Michelin tires of his present has become a technical wall that is proving difficult to scale. Toprak has been candid about this struggle, noting that while Pirelli tires offer a controllable slip, the Michelin tires don't stop once they begin to lose grip. This sensitivity has forced him into a race against time to unlearn the very style that dominated the superbike world. With the Buriram test acting as the final rehearsal, the pressure to decode the Michelin grip puzzle has reached a fever pitch within the Pramac garage. One of the most significant novelties seen on the new fairing is located at the very bottom, where the flow channel to the diffuser features a complex Venturi duct. This engineering choice is designed to work more effectively when the bike is at maximum tilt, helping to create a consistent aerodynamic load that sucks the bike toward the asphalt. Yamaha has historically shown shortcomings in wind tunnel research, but this new duct suggests they are finally applying the ground effect principles mastered by Aprilia. The goal is simple: provide Toprak with the stability he needs to carry higher corner speeds without the rear end stepping out. It is a high-stakes gamble in fluid dynamics, and the stopwatch in Thailand will be the only judge of its success. Amidst the sweeping aerodynamic overhaul, technical analysts have made an interesting observation on the rear swingarm. While the component remains aluminum, Yamaha has adopted a striking carbon cover that completely masks the empty sections of the arm. This carbon shield is believed to be a method to selectively stiffen the rear of the bike, providing better mechanical grip under hard acceleration. Additionally, it serves to clean up the turbulent airflow behind the rear wheel, reducing drag on Buriram's long straights. Yamaha is searching for every millisecond of clean air efficiency, but will this carbon stiffening provide the feel that Toprak has been begging for since Malaysia? The fallout of Toprak's technical struggles is visible on the timing screens, where he currently finds himself chasing a single unexpected target: Marc Marquez. The younger Marquez brother emerged as the surprise leader of the recent test sessions, setting a benchmark that has left the rest of the field scrambling. For Toprak, the gap to Marc Marquez is more than just a measurement of time. It is a measurement of his understanding of the 2026 technical regulations. While Alex has mastered the art of throttle application on the Ducati, Toprak is still negotiating with his Yamaha. Every lap in Thailand is a desperate attempt to bridge that distance, as the rookie realizes that being a superbike king carries no weight in the MotoGP hierarchy. As the Buriram test approaches, the team is preparing a radical shift in suspension settings to help Toprak find the help he needs in the corners. The goal is to create a platform that allows for more mechanical grip on corner entry, compensating for the bike's current difficulties in the long, sweeping turns of the Thai circuit. Toprak has confidently stated that he is ready to change his fundamental riding approach, moving away from his traditional slide and pickup method toward a more flowing, precise line. This shift in setup is a silent acknowledgement that the bike's geometry must now evolve to meet the rider halfway. But in a sport of centimeters, changing a world-class riding style is a delicate operation, one that could easily backfire under the pressure of a race weekend. The 2026 Buriram test will be remembered as the moment the technology race took an unexpected and tectonic turn. Yamaha's success or failure in implementing this new aerodynamic and V4 package marks a shift that could end the long-standing dominance of the European manufacturers. By proving they can adapt and innovate in record time, Yamaha is sending a message that the Japanese industry is no longer content to stay in the shadows. Analysts believe that if these square aerodynamic lines prove successful, it could trigger a redesign frenzy across the entire grid. The power balance of MotoGP is currently resting on a knife's edge, and the upcoming 48 hours in Thailand will determine which way it falls. As the sun sets on the final day of preparations, the resolution is clear. The time for trying new parts has ended. The road from the Buriram test to the season opener on March 1st is now a narrow path where only the prepared will survive. Toprak Razgatlioglu has expressed a newfound confidence, stating that he is finally beginning to understand what MotoGP requires of him. With a refined M1 V4 and a focused mindset, the Turkish superstar is ready to trade his aggressive past for a surgical future. The debut is no longer about survival, it is about competition at the highest level. The shakedown is over, the technical secrets are laid bare, and as the lights go out in Thailand, the world will finally see if the V4 revolution is a reality or just a beautiful dream.